Starting recording now. We'll upload this to YouTube later. Month. What I think the problem is. Rotations. I feel like I leave the play too far, and I find myself spinning in circles until I finally see an opening. Okay. So spinning in circles until I finally see an opening. This is a timing thing. We can talk about that. Boost management. I find myself wasting boost on some parts where I don't even need to, or flick when I don't need to. That makes sense. Game sense. So far in my 3 coaching sessions, I still haven't been able to understand game sense well, and it frustrates me. Yeah, I mean, let's talk about that today. Game sense is not something you'll crack overnight. It's a process. You know, you're learning to take in one more variable, one more thing, improve your decisions 1% type thing.
Right.
You said you want to achieve GC as much as possible to train friends, so you can train your other schools, so we can eventually reach higher levels, have a good amount of knowledge when it comes to game sense, and better Wi-Fi. This one you can't control. This is a bad goal. Unless you appreciate the
move out.
I appreciate the realness, though. You said you thought you had good rotation positioning. I was able to react on time. I don't usually play like, but the way I play is how I wish to play every game. Okay, so this is a good game for you. I appreciate the replay and look forward to improving. All right, cool. Let's check it out. Which one is month or Mezabeth? This one. January, 2s, Champ 1, EU. This has got to be you.
Yes.
Do you know what your MMR is in this one? I'll put Champ 2, but do you know what MMR?
Like 1,150, I believe.
1,050?
Yes.
1,150.
1,150.
Okay. Got it. What's up, T-Dub? Welcome into the Twitch chat. All right, let's talk about what we can improve month as far as most of it is rotations, game sense. You said not specifically mechanics, but are you open to either?
Sure.
Sure. All right, nice kickoff on the speed flip. We're going to flip, grab the boost, turn back here. You said you felt good this game, so let's see how this goes. Oh, we want to run across here. This could have been scored on you. We want to be jumping down, wave dashing here. I know it's hard to do while driving backwards, but you want to jump. You want to air roll to the right. So air roll right in this position would get you flat and then wave dash back.
I have the bad habit of when they're pushing forward, I stand in the wall when they could easily just do that they were doing right now. So
yeah,
that's something I gotta fix.
If he places it here, you're correct. You got to be careful about that. Because if that was on net, like anything past, I would say this, it was probably a goal to the left.
Right.
But it's common. You have to be punished a little bit to kind of know that. This is difficult. Kind of pinch the ball ahead of us. This is fine. I find myself doing this a lot. This is kind of hard to predict. You get a save here, and then you go down, and your teammate goes. When this does happen, your teammate's ahead of you. I like turning back. This is fine. Here, I just wouldn't run to the mid. I would just slow down. Hit this. Land. You can turn. And then as your teammate takes the 50, you want to be turning this way, facing the play when the 50 happens. Which you kind of start to do. And then turn around after. If you're facing the play here, you could like keep driving at the ball rather than running to the mid. Although this is very awkward and difficult. In general, we want to face the play during a 50. But I can understand why you're a little bit scared here. Great 50 to the corner. I like this a lot. This is a really good month. You accidentally flip out in front of the ball, but then you slow down here. What we want to be doing even better here than this is a good job. Right before you take a 50, where you're low speed, right, and they're challenging you, you actually want to brake tap here. So you want to hit the brakes. That's going to create a little bit of space, allow you to kind of delay your challenge. You're much more likely to get a beat, especially when somebody's running at you, to pump the brakes just a little bit like that. That makes sense?
Yes.
But yeah, so you hit it, you brake tap, and then you take the 50. A lot of times we'll go rolling past the ball if you do that. This is okay. Good shadowing. Good job throwing in a challenge. Very nice. Yeah, you're waiting for your teammate. You fake chow. You can't really go yet. Turn back. Now you go. I love that. Really nice. You want to be careful of getting demoed. Nice. I love the reverse cam. Get over to the midfield so he can't really demo you. If he wants to rotate back and demo you. keep moving forward here. So this was nice. You're moving forward, moving forward. You're waiting for him to make a touch. When he misses this touch, use all your boost to go grab this guy. I know that sounds silly because you're going, Luke, I'm 100 boost. Why would I grab this boost when I already have 100? Well, the main thing is you don't want to let him land and get it for free. So you want to go grab that boost. Yeah. Good awareness, but yeah, you want to recognize that a little sooner. You recognized it, but it was just too late. So yeah, you let him have the boost, but that's fine. Keep playing up. Be careful. I notice you have a habit, and this is small thing, but it haunts a lot of players, and it's a root cause of bad positioning. So I'm just going to point it out. When a 50-50 is happening, and there are two players flying at the ball, the reason it's called 50-50 is because the ball could go that way or it could go that way, right? It could go any way. Technically, it could go like this, whatever. But what the most flexible position is to not bank on it going right by turning right. You don't want to assume it's going left and turn left. Instead, you want to be facing the middle, and then you're flexible regardless of what happens, right? Here you have a small tendency of like you think it's going to go to the right, so you start playing the right option. And then if it goes to the left, now you look a little silly. Whereas if you were just facing the middle the whole time, your positioning would be much better. Now you're coming at the ball from this way, and you're not really going to be able to score, whereas I'd like you to be going at the ball like that, right?
Right.
It's a small thing that will improve your positioning a lot. Good job readjusting. But just make sure you're facing the play. Don't assume it's going to the right. Don't assume that. Face forward.
Okay.
Thanks, blue guy. Appreciate it. That'll help you a lot with your positioning. It's a small thing. Here you hit the ball forward. Hitting the ball forward isn't the end of the world. I would actually be trying to take this a little more central if possible. So here he's not challenging you, which means what you can do is you can let this ball come back to you a little more. So here you're kind of rushing your touch. What's going to happen is this ball's going to roll down like this, okay? You agree, right?
Yeah.
So when it does that, if you meet it here, you only have this much distance between you and the opponent. Not a lot of time to set up a dribble. You're going to hit into the corner, and he kind of just gets a free stop. Like, it's not really going to do much. Now you're rotating back. Instead, what we can do here is if nobody's challenging us, we can let this take time to come mid. Make him drive to you before you hit it, right?
Yeah. That also gives my teammate time to get boost.
For sure. Basically, make the attack on your time, not his. Here you're playing the first bounce, which is what most players do, but this first bounce actually isn't very easy to create. Like, you can't really do much with this bounce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't set up an air dribble from that angle. Don't have time to set up a ground dribble either, so yeah. You're right, and it would let this guy get boost too, which is smart.
But question real quick.
Sure.
Could it also work to fake the high? Because this guy easily could read that he was going to hit it up, right? Could you fake the touch and gone mid instead to bait him up the wall? Would that be a good play? Would there be some sort of consequence to?
Yeah, I would say that's the same thing. I'm thinking break tap here and let the ball roll down to the mid, which I think is what you mean, like fake the high. Or do you mean like go like that, like do like a?
No. I mean like if it was me, I would drive kind of like this, but then I would stop, let it roll, and then play a flick around him maybe if I could. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Let it roll this way, then try to like kind of one touch dribble flick. I think that's probably a better play. Yeah, you want to let this ball come out of the corner because it's rolling out of the corner right now, right? And if you set up from this angle, you can't score anything. If you set up from this angle, you can't score anything. But if the ball comes out far enough to the mid, if it comes out to like here, then you're correct. Now we can kind of take it at the net and we have some sort of scoring angle. You know what I mean? Yeah, like here we just don't have an angle. There's no angle on the net. So yes, I think I agree with what you were saying.
Okay.
Any questions, Month? Feel good about that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool. That would allow you here to be much more safe. Once you get this touch up and and this ball goes high, I want you turning off ball cam. You're spending too much time watching the ball here, not enough time looking at the guy in net because you could be demoing him.
Yeah.
You see how you can like flip half-half?
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's better to commit to an option. You're either playing the ball or you're playing the demo. In this case, I would 100% recommend the demo. Because once you get this touch high, it's really hard to score. You assume he's hitting, and if he's not hitting it, then he's going to hit it. So you should just go play the demo.
Yeah.
You actually let him come out of the net. And if you demoed him, it probably would be a goal still. Even though I don't think that play was perfect, it still probably would have worked.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Cool. You're going to move back here. Ball comes up and over. Yep, they've got no angle to score on you. Small thing. You're doing a good job of dodging demo. When he misses, make it a priority to deny your corner boost. I know you have 100, so it seems counterintuitive. Use your boost to make sure you get this, because what you don't want him to do is turn back around and grab your boost. That makes sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Especially, he ends up going forward, which is fine. But especially if he's zero boost, what players will do there is they'll turn around, they'll get the corner boost, and they can go again, which is super annoying. You don't want to let that happen.
Yeah. I see myself spending a lot of time in my corner.
For sure. You want to deny the corner boost, so they can't do that. Your shadowing looks really good, though. This is much improved. You're spending a lot less time, how should I say, like, delay, a lot less time going for balls that you can't really go for. You just let them bring it to you, which is nice.
Yeah.
Nice and clear. I don't like this flip at all. I want to be careful about these flips. Here, good touch. Hold power slide. Wait till you're driving and just turn right. Here you jump up and flip immediately, and if this ball bounces like down up mid, which it doesn't, it ends up rolling. But if it balls like it goes down up mid, now you can't score because you're stuck flipping. You could have been taking time to go around and lining up a shot, right?
Yeah.
So just be careful about flipping like that. Maybe you're like, maybe you know perfectly that this ball's going up, down into the corner, which is a good read if you do. But that ball could bounce mid very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you similar advice I've given you before, and I'm giving you it often, so take a guess before I tell you what it is.
The boost?
You got the boost. What am I going to say now?
A demo?
Demo, exactly. When the ball goes high up the wall here, you don't have a play on the ball. The only way you score here is if Lil Thicky fully whiffs.
Right.
Which he sometimes does.
He's too thick to whiff.
Right, in this case, he's too thick to whiff. This is he's too big body to whiff. But you can't basically go for this ball and assume he's missing as a Champ 2 player. Like this, yes, it's rolling up the wall, but this is not a hard read at all. So you want to be careful. Shock, my pro coach, former North American MVP pro player, he calls this chasing a dead play. You don't want to chase a play that's already dead, because you can't make anything out of it. It's dead. It's done. You need to go to the next play rather than getting this whole, like, sunk cost fallacy of I have to make something happen. I hit it forward, I gotta chase it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What ends up happening is you just end up using all your boosts to do a bunch of pirouettes in the air, and now you're slow to recover, right?
Thick.
It did look cool, but yeah, now you're waiting, trying to get back behind your teammate, and you're kind of playing a little slow. Great stop at that ending sequence, but do you have any questions about chasing a dead play? Will that help you when you think about it that way?
I think it would help me. So if I understand correctly, it's just basically not going for a ball that I know I can't reach, or that it's already lost by the enemy. So the enemy already has it, so why go?
Correct. And I will add, all that's correct. The enemy already has it. You can't reach it. As a little tip, dead plays often happen in the opponent's corner. Like, so when a ball rolls up the wall like this and you're trying to attack, how are you going to score this? You can't score it. Like, there's no angle. This is like a non-existent angle. You have to let the ball come to the mid, and he's got to miss it. Unless he misses it, it's a dead play. I guess if he misses it, then the play gets resurrected, comes back to life from beyond the grave. But that shouldn't happen. It would be an undead play. You get it? You get it? SpookyLuke. You get it? You get it? Was that good? Put a 1 in the Twitch chat if that was a good joke. Sounds like you feel pretty good about that. I love this stop. This is very mechanical. This is very nice. Nevertheless, you should have rotated back by now. Wow, we got a lot of ones in the chat. A lot of people thought it was a good joke. I'm getting funnier.
I'm dying of laughter.
Uh-oh, Angel the bot. All right, I'll keep watching you. I'm going to give you advice that I give you often. Month. What do you think I'm going to say here?
The demos.
Demos. Play the demos.
A roadkill.
Yes.
Roadkill.
They are roadkill. Correct. Well said. They are roadkill. Everybody on the defense has to play this ball. You don't have to play this ball. You can play a run through. Your teammate's already behind you. So you going for this ball while he also waits for you to go for this ball, then you're both just doing the same thing. Why are we playing 2v2? We want to be doing different things. So it's very logical here for you to move through and kind of demo them. And then your teammate will play the ball. And if you do this quickly, you can cycle back around in time before they've had time to respond. But now you both just end up going for this ball and you're not really doing much.
Yeah.
Good stop from your teammate, to be honest. But we want to hit this ball forward and then keep your speed up.
I think it's the lack of trust in teammates that I've had.
Yeah, I would look at it this way. If you get a demo, your teammate's life is pretty easy.
Okay.
I notice you often slow down in the corner. You're like, I'm going to keep trying to play the ball. I'm going to keep trying to play the ball, right? But if you keep playing the ball, he has to fully whiff it. And even if he fully whiffs it, you're shooting on a goalie. Like, it's not free. So, like, if this is a really hard read and he looks like he's about to obviously whiff it, okay, play the ball. But you're kind of hoping, like, you're just sitting, waiting, playing the ball when people in these lobbies should not be missing these touches. Like, they're not that hard to touch. Little over air roll, but that's okay. See, now you're looking for demos. Brilliant. You're going to get this ball. Here, take your time. You're rushing a touch forward. I wouldn't be rushing this. I would be starting a dribble here. This is either a ground air dribble or just let it catch, and then if he challenges you, you insta-flick it. But throwing the ball forward preemptively gives him an easy save. Wow, that should have been a literally free save. I don't know what happened. That's crazy. That's crazy work in Champ 2.
Oh, nah.
I even saved it, I think.
Well, you hit it into him. So I don't know if it was your fault, but this is fine. This is fine. Take time. There you go. Hit your teammate. That's fine. Almost a little passing play. Good job. Try, guys. Fake chow this. Good discipline. Get on the other side of this ball. Keep this in your corner. I would have kept it in your own corner, but both corners are valid here. I think it's personal preference. If you take it to that corner, you're playing against this guy. And if you take it to this corner, you're playing against this guy. Honestly, I do like what you did. You could play this back. I would be playing this all the way back to your corner. Don't try to play it to the side boost. You don't have time to play it to the side boost. Now you're forcing a 50, and your teammate's not ready. Better is, this is a corner position all day. You have to take this ball all the way back. That buys your team the most time.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Take the ball back to your corner. Don't take it to the side boost when you're getting chased. Side boost doesn't give you enough time.
Okay.
Supporting your teammate. I would hustle. Let's catch up to him. I want you to be supporting much more aggressively here. And the reason is, where are both of these guys facing?
Back or front.
Back. Yeah, they're both facing back. If they're both facing back, they can't get a booming clear on you. So you want to be closer, playing the offensive options. So when that ball comes mid, you should be jumping over him, scoring it right now. Like, you should have been so close you could score, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here you're supporting, like, pretty passively. I would be supporting like this if there was a guy on their side facing us, like running at us about to challenge. But since they're both facing back, they can't bang it on you.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
So basically, you can't power shot.
Correct. If they can't power shot, if they're facing backward, they can't power shot on you. Yeah. We'll respawn here. Pads, pads, pads. Catch back up to the play. This is fine. Mistake flip, but actually works. Gives your teammate go. Here we have to jump up. Here I would jump up and just make a stall touch. I know this is uncomfortable. What you want to do here, the best way to stall this for your buddy is to just fly up and hit it high, far, and forward. You're not going to make a goal here. You're probably just going to jump up and like hit it softly over this guy, Lil Thicky's head. But that's still better than letting it drop here and letting them like set up an attack on you and do this thing. They honestly really scuff their attack, but it's fine. So yeah, it's okay to jump if it means you delay the play. Like, the best way to delay the play is to put it over their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I did this 2 times in this game. I tried to hit the corner.
Yeah,
That way it would go
recentered
forward. And then it recentered twice. I think I got a goal. They got a goal because of them.
Yeah, I think you just pinched it up by accident, and then they recentered it, and now, yeah, now you're playing defense. You might get cut here. Good stop. Appreciate that, Ben Jones. Nice for running back. I would just get behind your buddy here. Good job. Get behind your buddy. Still face the play. Yeah, you got to watch shot. Really good patience there to still face the play. See what I mean? Like, if you let them have your corner boost, this really sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's gonna have to put up a chow. Good job. I love that you just ran forward. Somebody, you or your teammate, has to put up a chow there. So it's fine if it's you. If he has 100 boost behind you, I'd probably recommend turn back here. You can't chow that. You're fine. Good recovery. Hit it around 1. Great. Wave dash. Nice. Your movement's looking really good, Month. Play demos here. Don't play ball. This is demos. Demos. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is when your opponent is behind the ball and he's taking it like this, you don't have a shot on net. I know it looks like, oh, if he misses, maybe I'll have a shot on net. When he flips, go get him. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You do get his boost, which is nice, but I think you could have demoed him and got his boost. Like, drive here and try to, like, meet him when he lands. You're playing, like, catching the ball the whole time, which was fine, but, like, it's just not... You could have a little more impact. Careful. Shot. You're getting bumped. Yeah, it feels bad. Here, you have to, like, turn out like that. Really hard. What's up, Scuba? Yeah. Any questions so far, Month? We got about a minute left.
No.
Nice read. Hit that forward. You're hitting the ball hard. Just be careful. I notice you have a tendency to slightly over air roll. So when we do a booming, like, kind of air roll shot, what we want to do is we want to tap air roll left or right. So you tap whatever button you have, or, you know, free roll, whatever button you use. So that way your car tilts like 45 degrees. You don't want to tilt 25%, you know, like you have a clock. You don't want to tilt like a quarter of it. You just want to tilt 45 degrees, like from here to here, not all the way down to here. That makes sense? What you're doing is when you air roll, you're turning your car completely sideways, which is going to open up your wheel, which could cause you to, like, get fail touches, like accidentally, like, whiff it. That makes sense?
Yeah. Or just a weak shot.
Exactly, just a weak shot. So you just want to be slightly careful about this. Very easy way to practice this is if you just go into free play, use the down command to spawn the ball in front of you, and then the right command to pop it up. If I turn too much like this, I get touches that look like that. You know, I'm tapping air roll left and turning all the way over to the side. There, you know, I'm kind of exaggerating right now, but even if I just turn like a little bit, I get like those touches. Like, that's a weak touch.
Yeah.
Air rolling too much and pulling down on your joystick, that exposes your wheels. Unless you're trying to get a wheel touch, you know, that's not what you're trying to do there. Too much. Instead, it's a tap of air roll left. It's a tap of air roll left. So you hit the ball at the top right of your car. Right, when you pull down your joystick, you tap air roll left, and then you hit the ball at the top right of your car, as opposed to the top right wheel. You want the top right corner. So you see how it's just tap 45 degrees. 45 degrees.
Yeah.
Less is more with this. It's shown the other way. Too much. Good. That makes sense?
Yes.
Cool. This is a little thing that a lot of people can mess up. No more than that.
Okay.
We'll keep watching your replays, month. I think we got about 30 seconds left. Skipping ahead. Good try. I think we had 30 seconds left in the game before OT. I think we were watching from about here. Does this ring a bell? Yeah, right here.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so that. Just be careful about over air rolling. You're fine there, but it could be a problem. Once again, what am I going to say?
The demos.
Demos.
Demo.
Your movement looks like you're waiting to line up a shot, right? But
Yeah.
this guy has to play the ball. So if you delete him, it goes to your teammate for free. So keep your speed up, go get him, and come back around. But here you're just playing the ball. You're not even thinking about him. I can tell by the way you move. Like, seriously, this is like a 50 to 100 MMR lift on your gameplay. If you can just make it a habit to, like, when you move through the corner, you go bump, you'll probably gain like 50 to 100 MMR. I'm not even joking. Nice touch. Teammate should score this. Good job. Supporting teammate here. Now you're going to move up to the left. This is good. Run through demos. Don't play ball. Don't play ball. Why will playing ball not work?
I don't have an opening, and even if I get it, the other guy's there waiting.
Exactly. Ding, ding, ding. You hit it by this guy, great. He gets it. So you might as well just bump him, try to bump him, and get back around. Plus, as far as solo queue goes, when you're up like this, your teammate could get scored on. Right?
Yeah.
So you want to be very careful about that. Now you need to run back. Get back. So now you're catching up to the play. Now you're out of sync with your teammate. Now you're getting chased while you get attacked. Not good. Good slow play. Ground air dribble. Go fast. Good low 50. Let him go. This is fine. Just support him. There's nothing you can do if he wants to take the ball and do this. Whatever the fuck he's doing. Nice flick. If you flicked up left, that would have been a goal. You just flicked, I think it was a misclick. Like, if you flick up left, I'm pretty sure you just slot this top left.
Did you get bumped?
I think you did get bumped.
Was it after?
The
It was
flick.
after. It was after. Never mind.
Yeah. We got 100 messages today on stream chat. Woo! And everybody put a 100 in the chat. Thank you. Thank
100.
you. Thank you. Yeah, careful month. Like, so a bunch of little things are going to improve your gameplay a lot, man. Like, here, you do the same thing, right? It looks like you're setting up properly, and you are. Tap air roll left, shoot right. You over air roll just a little bit. Now you're hitting with your wheel, not your nose. So this ball doesn't get lift because you hit it with your wheel. See that? How it just duds down. If you just tap air roll left, perfect. And then flip here, stop air rolling, right? But you just, you overdo it just a little bit, and I hit it with your wheel.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, it's a super easy fix. So next time you see yourself do it, it's going to take some time to break that habit. Just tell yourself, tap, don't hold.
Okay.
Rotating back. This is good. Grabbing pads, supporting your teammate. This is good. Still good. This is a little bit of wasted movement, but this is fine. You're just doing a little too much. Like, driving up the back wall doesn't make sense. Like, here I would just slow down a little bit.
Yeah. It's a bad habit of going in the wall when it's not necessary.
Yeah. It just loses speed, right? Because when you're climbing up the wall, you lose speed. Oh, don't flip into that ball. So this is fine. Totally fine. Fine. Jump, air roll left, but don't flip. So you get like a soft touch that goes in the corner that you could follow. You don't want to dunk it off the wall back to them. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yep. Good try. Probably just leave here. Well, or get deleted. That works. What do you think I'm going to say?
The over arrow.
Yep, you over arrow just a tiny bit. I know it doesn't look bad when you do it, but if you slow-mo it, you're hitting just a little above the ball. This one, you actually hit it with the front of your car, but now you missed the corner. So you want to tap arrow left just a tiny bit. You'll know you're doing this right. Your car actually wasn't in a bad position here, but you were just, I think you jumped too early. So you hit the top half of the ball instead of the bottom. We obviously want the bottom for a big booming clear. So you're just getting kind of the top of the ball. But it went in. I don't know why this went in. Oh, he left for corner boost. Okay, you're better than me. Good win. Good win month. You're looking good, man. Your movement is nice. Speed flips look nice. Wave dashes look nice. Like, all this little stuff around the field looks great. Just be careful of when we go for the ball doing this. Right?
Yeah.
You're just losing a little bit of power. If you just tap it, just a tiny bit, you're going to get much more power. Especially when, like, a ball's coming in, like, on a slight angle like that. You're going to get that lift if you use just a tap. As opposed to, you know, striking the top of the ball or hitting it with the wheels. So there's that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a list of things to work on. But do you have any questions before I do?
As far as I know, it's the arrows and the demos. So
Yeah.
I do have one question. My rotations. How are my rotations?
Yeah, your rotations weren't bad. I assume by rotations you mean like supporting your teammate, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So as far as rotations go, the main thing you're doing is you're taking too long on the ball, chasing dead plays, especially ones in the corner. So you're chasing dead plays in the corner, which means that, you know that when it's time to get back, you do get back, but you're spending too long in the corner, so by the time you get back, your teammate's challenging and you're not behind him, which is the main thing that's happening that's wrong. So that's what you...
So I was thinking like I'm in corners or enemy corners?
Like enemy corners, specifically. Like, you'll just chase the ball when it's high up on the wall and they've got it first, or like you could run through and get demos, but you keep playing the ball when your teammate could go. That's the main thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I'll write this all out to you now, but good question.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give you a numbered list of the things that you need to work on. I would say number 1 is run through demos. So when the ball is like in the corner and it's a dead play and it's high and the opponent has the ball very easily, you want to ignore the ball, try to demo who's ever front post or back post, and get back behind your teammate. This is going to minimize your slow rotation in the corner and leaving your teammate alone, right? When you like miss the ball and then they get it and then they get a breakaway on your teammate. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
So that's number 1. Number 2, over air rolling on your shots, holding down arrow left or arrow right too long, and then you accidentally get a wheel touch. Not good. Your fake challenges, number 3, look really strong. You clear the ball to the corner well. You play your defensive corners pretty well generally. Just be careful about recentering the ball to the opponent. So when the ball's in your corner, you're often going to want to jump, make a touch, and then follow it, rather than jump, flip it, because you can accidentally hit the ball off your corner back to the opponents, or off the sidewall back to the opponents, which is dangerous. That makes sense?
Yes.
Number 4... You want to
What
be
about
behind
the-
your teammate facing the play when a 50-50 happens. So if you're behind your teammate, but you're assuming the ball's going to go left or right, that's bad positioning. Or if you're not behind your teammate at all and you're stuck on the upfield because you spent too long on attacking and you messed up, that's also your fault. When your teammate has the ball and he's taking a 50-50, you want to be behind him facing the play. Flexible. I think those are the top things I could give you, month. I hope that helps.
Okay.
You feel good about that?
Yeah. Yeah, that helps a lot.
Someone in Twitch has a question related to this.
Okay, just gave you a slight numbered list. and then recording will come soon. The team will get you a recording of this session in the coming days, next couple days. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, could you get this for a month in the next day or two? Just finished his VIP session, thanks. Send that to my assistant. Cool. Somebody said you had a question? Any questions?
Someone in the Twitch chat had a somewhat related question. Wasn't sure if you want to answer it or not.
Oh, Synth Sketch about like doing air dribbles. For sure. For sure. Soft touches into air dribbles work very well. Yeah, when I'm coaching, I'm generally looking for the lowest hanging fruits. So when I'm coaching a student, there are, at any given time, 100 things they're doing wrong, right? If you watch it, and by the way, it's not because I'm some god. Like, I'm not holier than thou. Like, if you watch my gameplay, there's 100 things I'm doing wrong at any given time, too.
Still
It's just,
issue.
yeah, right. It's just, what is the easiest thing to fix? So, like, could you work on your ground to air dribbles so that way you're attacking with ground to air dribbles and doing whatever you see me doing right now? Sure. If you're in Champ 2 and you're messing up your air roll shots, is doing what I'm doing in free play right now going to be the fastest way for you to rank up? Absolutely not. So it's like, you know, when I'm looking at a student and they're making mistakes like not looking for demos or over prioritizing the ball or chasing dead plays, you know, I'm not going to go tell them to work on air dribbles unless they ask for that, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense. But there's, you know, there's a place for everything. So I'm not saying you're wrong or I'm right. That's just my coaching philosophy, generally speaking.
Yeah, fix the easiest stuff and don't make it complicated.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Alrighty. I appreciate the question since Sketch. Next up in the queue, we're going to go oldest to newest. I don't think there are any other VIP members in the call right now, right? Yeah, just a couple folks watching. I appreciate you guys watching the replay reviews. And thanks for being here, Marcus.
Yeah. Of course, of course.
What's up, Gaming for the Future? Recognize your name, man. Not sure where from, but I do recognize it.
Maybe YouTube?
No, maybe a student at some point. Recognize the name, I'm not sure. All right, next up, we will check out Kenzie. He's been waiting for almost 3 weeks, or over 3 weeks. I appreciate you waiting, Kenzie. Jinxie's profile. Goofy as hell. We're going to check out Kenzie's replay next. I'll send this replay to you, month.